Hi everyone, it's Heather Lisle here. Thank you so much for joining me again today. This week's topic is about the secret sauce to great leadership. And I know that we all have our thoughts about that, but I wanted to share with you something that happened to me. About a week and a half ago, I was on the phone with a prospective client, and when I asked the question, so what can I do to help you? This person said, I need help transitioning from being more of a taskmaster to a visionary leader. And funny enough, I thought that was a pretty profound statement, actually pretty simple, but yet profound. But funny enough, I do believe that a lot of C-suite level people struggle with that very same thing. When you're growing up in an organization or have been in a business, for a certain length of time or whatever, you really do come to understand the intricate details of how that organization works, who the people are, so on and so forth. And when you matriculate into a position as CEO or the head person of whatever organization, it's sometimes hard to transition from being a taskmaster to that visionary leader because you know everything about how that organization works. Funny enough, I was doing some research as I was preparing to write the blog this week, and I was curious to find out what other business journal editors, writers, were saying about this particular topic. And I just wanted to share with you a few things that I read. The Harvard Business Journal listed making decisions with conviction a key attribute of a great leader. Forbes listed sincere enthusiasm, integrity, and great communication skills as all key attributes for a great leader. And although I think this is all really great stuff, and I firmly believe that a great leader should encompass all of those key attributes, I have one thing that I kind of wanted to add to the mix as well too. And I think in order to do all of those things that those business journals indicated were great qualities, in order to do all of those things well, I think the one thing that leaders need to do is to prioritize relationships. If you want a true pulse as to what's happening in your organization, talk to your people. If you're getting ready to launch an initiative or a new product or whatever like that, you need to talk to your people. The only way that you're going to be able to lead with conviction is to understand from your people what that impact will look like. The only way that you'll be able to sincerely lead with enthusiasm and integrity is to talk to your people, solicit feedback, and gather their buy-in. So what's the secret sauce for those leaders who are wanting to transition from being a taskmaster to a visionary leader? I think cultivating relationships is the key. Yep, it's pretty simple, but as you very well know, in order to be successful with anything, you've got to be consistent and make the relationship building a key priority for you. So 2 things that you may want to consider. Number 1, first, if you're not meeting with key members of your leadership team, you need to be doing that. So schedule 30 minutes, every, a one-on-one meeting with that person every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks, whatever's going to fit in your schedule. But having that time with your leadership team people, individual time that is a big deal. It means so much for staff to have that individual time as well too. I know you probably don't think it's a big deal, but it really is to have that one-on-one time. Take time to get to know your people and understand what motivates and inspires them. I just finished reading the book Peak by Chip Conley. Oh my gosh, fantastic book. And he talks about how great leaders differentiate themselves from others because they strive to help their employees reach what Maslow describes as self-actualization. So great leaders will tap into inspiration to help guide employees to see their own greatness and capabilities within their organization. And of course, in turn, it's great for the organization too. So schedule time to meet with your people, your key leadership people. Number 2, spend some time and think about who on those team are not currently leadership level that you might need to be meeting with. Who are those up and comers? Who are those people that other staff seem to value or just generally like? Who are those people on your team that always have really great, insightful things to say during meetings? You may want to consider scheduling time to meet with those individuals regularly as well too. Again, that may only be once a month, or it may only be for a certain amount of time, or whatever it is that is going on within your organization that makes sense. The point is to try to build that leadership capacity within the ranks, so to speak. And it also engages other people within your organization and makes people feel valued, that they've got something to bring to the table. So, cultivating relationships helps guide your messaging, and it minimizes the risk of misinterpretation as well too. It helps with the overall organizational health and will also help you grow as a leader too. And the other side benefit is that you get to know all these really cool, awesome people who are working on your team. And that is just truly, in my mind, the real blessing of it all. So thanks so much for joining me this week, and I look forward to talking with you next week. All right, take care. Bye.